All right, guys, what's going on? Jamie here. Just wanted to do another video. We're going to give you an update on drip, look at the price currently. Then we're going to take a look at the garden, also talk a little bit about the farm. And then I'm going to kind of do a small and simple walkthrough of how to get involved with each because over the last couple of days, I've had a ton of people over on Telegram ask me about, how do they get on how do they get in on the faucet? How do they get in on the garden? And I understand I've done a ton of videos on this. So if you're a longtime subscriber, this might be old hat. But for those of you guys that have just found my channel, maybe you're a brand new subscriber, welcome. But you don't have the time to obviously go back into some of those videos and scour and try to find the information you're looking for. In this video, I'll take you through that walkthrough. And it's super duper simple, guys. There's no need to overcomplicate something that isn't complicated. So I'll do the super duper simplest version of how you can get in. But yeah, this thing is just blowing up. Of course, it goes without saying before I even get started. And I do have to say this again and again and again, because some of you guys don't get it, but not giving you financial advice, guys. Okay, you got to do your own research. You got to do your own due diligence. There's a risk in all of this stuff. And anytime you have the opportunity to make a ton of profit, with that comes not the opportunity, but the potential of, taking a loss. And you got to be okay with that. Okay. That's why you only put in what you can afford to lose, guys, risk capital, because it can go both ways pretty quickly, man. I've seen a lot of things in the crypto space go good, but I've also seen a lot of things go bad. Not saying that this is going to go bad or anything like that. But again, don't be throwing your life savings, your 401k, maxing out your credit cards. That's just foolish to do that, right? You want to put in what you can afford to lose, what you're willing to put at risk, and then try to make a profit from there. And once you're at a profit and you've pulled out, let me repeat that, you've pulled out your seed capital, then compound to the moon. You're essentially risk free, right? So anyway, we'll talk about that later on. Why am I on this? Oh, I was looking at Bitcoin. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the price of drip right now. Drip sitting at $69.30, which is awesome. It actually touched 80, I think $82 if I'm not mistaken. I definitely went over 80 bucks earlier today. Might have even been 82. But yeah, even at this price right now, $69. It was 70 before I started the video, but $69, that's a huge deal considering that drip for a long time was sitting at around 15 to 20 to $25, and everybody was happy, everybody was making profits, and now it goes all the way up to $69, and then there's people still not happy, right? They're saying, oh, why isn't it $75? Why isn't it $80? Why isn't it $100? I don't know. I mean, people sell. I mean, the fact that it went over 80 or $82 and now it's sitting at 69 tells you that people sell, and there's nothing wrong with that, right? There's absolutely nothing wrong with people selling. As a matter of fact, you should be taking profit all along the way. As drip goes up, as drip goes down, lock in your profits. There's nothing there's nothing wrong with that, guys. You got to be smart. You got to be smart. You can't be like, totally FOMO in and ape in and never take anything out of the platform. Okay. Now, am I saying that you should sell, 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 sell? I'm not saying that. Do what you want to do. It's your deal. It's your funds, right? I'm not, as you can see here, I'm sitting on, a nice little chunk, right? That I'm not selling. Some of it I'll sell, right? I'm not gonna sit here and tell you I'm not gonna sell at all. But I think, I think the price of drip will hit 100 at some point, right? Especially after the farm. I think there's a good, possibility. We'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see, right? Anyways, let me do a quick airdrop. I did mention in my video previous to this that I was going to reward people that were building teams, people that were referring people. Now, again, every time I do an airdrop, guys, there's always going to be a group of people that are not happy, right? When I do airdrops for people that have smaller deposits, the guys with the bigger deposits say, hey, are you going to reward people that went in big and took a bigger risk? Yes, I will, right? Every single airdrop is going to be different. When I do a bigger airdrop for people that, have a bigger deposit, like the last one I did, I think was 5 people that had 500 drip, and the people who have a lesser deposit are not happy. When I do this one here, I'm going to be doing for people that have, some referrals, people that are not referring, people are going to be unhappy. And when I do the next one for people that don't have any referrals, the people that have referrals are going to be unhappy. Guys, if you're building your account and you're putting deposits in and you're building a team, you're always going to get airdrops, assuming you have a net positive account, right? Which we'll talk about that here in a second. So just do what, just do what you're going to do anyway, which is, build your account, refer people, right? Put in deposits. Now, again, if you want to be totally passive, that's fine. I'm gonna do airdrops for people that have no referrals. That's what I've been doing this whole time for the last 8 months, right? I've never done an airdrop for people that required referrals. This will be my first one, only because I do want to reward people that are referring people, because those are the people that are out there talking about drip, they're sharing drip, they're onboarding new people. All of that is good for the community. All of that is good for all of us, right? So, want to reward those people. So let me get at it. I'm going to do a $5,000 airdrop on this account and a $5,000 airdrop on my other account. Okay, which I was playing with this a little bit earlier. I have it down. I think 40 drip. I think it's 35 drip is 5,000 or 2,500 rather. That's 2,500. No, I was going to do a 25 airdrop on this account and a $2,500 airdrop on the other account. And then, on the next video, I don't know if it's going to be the next video, but I'm going to do an airdrop for people that don't have referrals, or obviously, I do want to reward people for having referrals, right? So let me see here. People that have 5 directs, people that have 5 minimum referrals. I'm not even going to put a requirement here. Well, obviously the lowest requirement here is 1 drip, right? So people that have 5 referrals, they'll be in this airdrop. I think it was 35 drip was 2,500, but price is fluctuating right now, so I'm just going to put 40. It'll be more than 2,500, but who cares? Right, so there's 10. I'm going to take, this is my wallet right here, other wallets. I'm going to take this out. So 9 people will divvy up that 2,500. Now, of course, on my other account, I'm going to do the same 2,500, right? So it'll be, 5,000 today between both accounts. But there's way less people on that second account. So there's going to be less people divvying up that 2,500. So it'll be a much bigger chunk, something I've already talked about on other videos. So I'm not going to rehash it right now. But, some of you guys are on this account and that account, and you're getting both, both airdrops perhaps. I know a lot of times there are a few people that are double dipping on the airdrops, which is great. I mean, hey, well, good. All right, so 2 more. Hopefully BSC isn't acting up right now, which looks like it's not. So yeah, I'll do a quick little walkthrough here. But again, as I've mentioned before, obviously the faucet and the garden are live. The farm is going live on the 4th of January. So in a couple of days, that thing is going to go live. It'll be very, very fun to see. We'll see what happens. Again, if you're not super duper experienced with farming, I'm not saying you should sit it out, but be careful. Obviously maybe the faucet is the way to go, which is, set it and forget it. With the farm, you do need to keep an eye on it. You might want to, you have to know what impermanent loss is, because, it's highly likely you might experience some, right? But if you are experienced with farming, or you're willing to kind of throw some funds at it, by all means. You can also get involved with the single token pool, right? The safe house. Put your rev in there. You'll earn some BUSD. then you can actually take that BUSD, throw it into the garden, the liberation. I mean, get some LP tokens, throw that in the garden. You don't understand what I'm saying right now, don't worry, it'll be clear by the end of this video. If you do understand, then that means you've probably been around and you're already in drip. So let's knock this out. Okay. All right, so that's done. Let me go over here. This is the account with less people, right? Let me go. Let me see it. Boom, boom. I already had it set up. 40. That's it's only 4 people. So 9 people divvied up that 2,500. 4 people are divvying up this 2,500. That's 6 for this account. These 4 people are going to get like 600 plus, $600 plus, just for having 5 referrals. All right. So anyway, while that's going, let me I hate to leave this here, but let me just confirm this one. I'm gonna take you through a super duper quick walkthrough right here. And again, there's no need to complicate any of this stuff. First and foremost, you do need to have a MetaMask wallet and have BNB in it, because this all is on BSC, right? So I'm gonna take for granted that you know what that means. And I'm gonna take for granted that you already have a MetaMask wallet with BNB in it, okay? If you don't, then you are super new. And I definitely want to encourage you to do some more research, because again, you don't even have that set up. Again, you're probably super new. One more. Okay, boom, so we're done. So let me go here to another wallet here where this is kind of blank, right? So if you want to get started with the Faucet, right? First of all, I'll leave my buddy link down below. If you want to use it, great. If not, no worries. But make sure if you want to use my buddy link and get my airdrops that you're using the right buddy address. I've had some people say, hey, I'm not getting your airdrops. And then I ask them for their, what's the buddy address that they use, or what's the, I go to, check it out, and they're not even attached to me. Like, they didn't even use my buddy address, but they want my airdrops. It just doesn't make any sense. If you want to, it's not mandatory that you use my buddy address. Use whoever's you want. But if you want to get on our team and you want to get our airdrops, then use our buddy address. So once you use that, you're going to see this. Once you click that, you're going to see this. And you might have to manually put, if it says this right here, buddy none, you might have to just copy and paste and put our buddy address in there, okay? But first things first, you're gonna need to get some drip, okay? So what you wanna do, assuming you have BNB in your wallet, is you want to go over to the swap right here. And then here you would type in how much BNB you wanna put in. So let's say you wanna put in 10 BNB, that should get you 77 drip, right? Minimum 77 drip, right? If you want to put in 5 BNB, then you'll get what, 38.8 drip, right? If you're somebody who wants to put in more, and you want to, let's say 500 BNB, whatever it is, right? You type in here how much BNB you want to put in. Obviously, you have to have that much in your wallet, and you have to have enough BNB to cover the transaction fees. Then you click on buy, right? A couple seconds later, transaction will go through. You're going to see your BNB leave right here, and then you're going to see a drip balance, because that's how much drip you have in your wallet. You might even see it up here, okay? What you're going to do is you're going to go back to the Faucet, and then again, you need to have a buddy address. Now, again, make sure you pick the right buddy, because once you pick that buddy address, you can't change it. Okay. So make sure you have that buddy address updated. Make sure this is all filled out. You have the buddy address, you click update. It's good to go. Now you're attached to a buddy. And then here, you're going to type in how much drip you want to put in. So let's say you have, I don't know, whatever, 50 drip. You would type in here 50, and then you would go ahead and click deposit. Now, if it's your first time making a deposit, you might have a little thing right here that says enable. You might have to toggle that over if it shows. I know when I first got started months and months and months ago, I can't say if it's still there now, but all I know is when I got started months and months and months ago, there was a little thing here you have to toggle over on your first deposit. So if you see that there, just toggle it over and you're good to go. So once you have it right here, you click on deposit, the transaction will go through. You'll see your deposit right here. And then now you're going to start earning 1% per day. Okay, 1% per day. Now you're going to continue to earn 1% per day until you hit 365%. Could you hit 365% quicker than 365 days? Yes, because if you're getting referrals, that sort of thing, you might hit 365% way before 365 days. So it's not so much days, it's more, percent, right? Now, how do you earn beyond the 365%, or how do you prolong that? You can compound, you can add more deposits, et cetera, et cetera. But again, you're off to the races. I just want to give you a quick walkthrough of how you get off to the races. Now you can always go here, you can recompound, right? If you're earning, you're going to see here your earnings. You can click here and recompound, and that'll go back into your deposit, or you can claim. Okay, once you claim, that drip goes into your wallet. Now you can keep it in your wallet, or you can go over here and sell it for BNB, right? You go right here, you sell it for B, whatever your amount is that you have in your wallet balance, it'll be right here. You can sell it for BNB. Very, very simple. Okay, so that's how simple that is. Okay, that's how simple that is. Now, again, on your first one, you might have to approve it, and then you're good to go. Now, the garden, this one's a little bit different, but again, it's super duper simple. This one, you need BUSD. I've had people say, well, where do I get BUSD? If you have BNB, you can go head on over to PancakeSwap, swap over your BNB for BUSD. There's a bunch of ways to do it. That's probably the simplest way to do it. Now you have BUSD in your wallet, and then you head on over to the Drip Liberation. Okay, you go over here, the amount of BUSD you have in your wallet will show right here. And then see, like right now, I have 553 BUSD in my wallet right now. Here you would put in however the amount of BUSD you want to put in. And then what you do is you'll click on, let's say, for example, so you'll click on supply actually. Once you click on supply, enable BUSD supply, and then confirm it, you're going to get LP tokens. Those are BUSD drip LP tokens. Now you can do this over on PancakeSwap yourself manually, but to save yourself on transaction fees and to make it super simple, just use the drip liberations. It's much easier. Once you get your LP tokens, you head on over to Drip Garden, which I'll leave a link to all this, by the way, down below. And then here you would take your LP, your drip BUSD LP tokens. You type it in here, how much you want to put in, and you click deposit, and you're off to the races. Okay, that's what you want to do. Super duper simple, guys. There's no need to complicate any of this stuff. By the way, this is the farm. This is what's launching on January 4th. There's going to be a pre-sale, of course. These are the farms. Again, I'll be doing more videos as we get closer and closer to that. And I've done videos in the past, so you can check out some of the videos previous to this one. But this is what's going to be launching, and these single token pools. Okay. So those of you guys that are brand new to the channel, brand new to Drip, never started an account before. And again, there's a lot of people asking me questions over on Telegram. Hopefully this video helped. If not, post your question underneath this video. This video is going way too long already. So post any specific questions you might have underneath this video. I'll do my best to answer it. or you can hit me over on Telegram. I will leave my link for Telegram down below as well. By the way, I am not on WhatsApp. Okay, I am not on WhatsApp. Some of you guys have said, hey, I'm getting, messages about you on being on WhatsApp. Um, is it you? It's not me. I'm not on WhatsApp. Okay, so if you're getting any messages from somebody saying that they're me on WhatsApp, or to head on over to WhatsApp, or giving you a link to WhatsApp and, hey, let's have a conversation over on WhatsApp, that is not me. I'm not on WhatsApp whatsoever, guys. So just giving you a quick heads up on that. All right, guys, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you guys had a great, Christmas holiday if you celebrate. We had a fun time. Obviously, we're heading into the New Year's. Hopefully you guys are gonna have a blast there. And again, it'll be as soon as New Year's is over, you're gonna be rolling. There's a ton of stuff coming up. Obviously, the Manor Farm Pulse is gonna be coming up. Rex is going to be relaunching, so it'll be fun to see what that's all about. There's going to be a lot of stuff happening after the new year, guys. So enjoy your holiday, have fun, get ready. 2022 is going to be unbelievable. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, hit me up over on Telegram or post it underneath below. All right, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.